friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today I'm going to be doing my 2 looks video on the Beauty Bay Wilderness palette. I'm so excited that I treated myself to this. I have already posted a first impression style video, and I do have an Instagram video / TikTok coming very soon if it's not already up by the time this video goes up. This is what the inside looks like. It is beautiful. It does definitely kind of satisfy the Melt Muerte vibes a little bit if you missed out on that one. I don't feel like things are exact dupes, but it's definitely, you can get a similar vibe. So if you're missing the Melt Muerte, maybe this is one you could look at. I love this color story. I love the blues, teals, greens, reds, the mustard. It's all so good. It's just a nice kind of grungy, earthy palette, and I live for that. I think it's beautiful. I'm so excited that I treated myself to this palette. This has also been my first time trying this brand's formula, so that's been pretty fun trying it out and testing it out for you. In this video, I do 2 looks for you. I hope you like them. I tried to do very drastically different looks, and then my Instagram video is also going to be drastically different if that's not already up by the time this video goes up. I tried to do lots of very different looks across the multiple things I did. At the end of the video, I'll kind of break down my thoughts for you, and if you're curious about my jewelry details, I will go over that for each look. I do feel like someone's gonna ask about this top. It's from Blackthorn LA, so there it is. I think I've said it all in this intro. Let's just move forward, do the 2 looks, and at the end of the video, I will give you my thoughts. All right, hello, hi, how's it going? I'm getting ready for work this morning, so I thought we would kick it off with look number 1. And I want to just give you my details really quick. These gorgeous plugs are from Hear No Evil Jewelry on Etsy. You can use my non-affiliated discount code BEAN for 10% off. And this is an F-brand beanie. I do have a choker on, but I don't remember where it's from, so I apologize. Let's hop into it. Priming with the Smashbox Lid Primer in Light, as per usual. For this look, I want to do a green halo eye. That is what I am feeling, and that is what we're gonna do. And then for look number 2, I'm going to do a very fall look, and I'm very excited for it. So I want to start with Eucalyptus, this shade right here. That's going to be kind of my in-between shade for the greens, because I'm going to use 3 different mattes. I'm going to use this old dual-ended brush. I'm going to use the fluffy side. My brushes aren't completely dirty yet. That's usually when I start using brushes like this. They're getting there. But I also just knew I wanted to use this packing side later, so that's why I picked this brush. I'm gonna keep it focused mostly in the inner and outer portion of the eye, and I'm also gonna smoke this out on the lower lash line. So I'm trying to avoid putting it directly in the center. I'm so excited about this palette. You have no idea, my guy. These are so much fun to play with. I have a trip coming up soon, just super low-key. We're just gonna take a quick little road trip to visit one of my best friends in the whole world, Christy. She lives in North Carolina. So we're just gonna drive up and visit her for a couple days, and I'm pretty certain I'm bringing this palette with me. Of course, I'm gonna bring my palette with Shroud because it's my favorite palette in the entire world, but I think I'm gonna bring this one too, because there's just a lot of things that I think I would love to use. All right, so now I wanna take Ivy, and I wanna start deepening this look up. I'm gonna take this little pencil brush from Colourpop. It's an E21, and I'm gonna place that directly in the inner and outer little part of my lid. I'm not gonna take this up too high because I do need room for things to blend out. I just want this to really deepen up and make this look nice and smoky, sultry. I'm also going to tuck this under the lower lash line. Now we're looking crazy. I'm gonna take a little more Eucalyptus on that first fluffy brush. I'm gonna tap it out, and using very light pressure, I'm gonna hold the very end of my brush and go in just very, very gently. Just giving teeny tiny little blends around the edges. Again, I'm trying to be careful not to drag this through the center. I'm just keeping it nice and soft right there because I am gonna use one more shade, a lighter shade, to blend this out further, so I still wanna keep it pretty tight. I'm really gonna quickly just take Snow, that kind of light beigey shade, just to blend this a little bit because it got a little bit too much in my inner corner. So now I'm gonna take Leaf, this beautiful green color. I'm gonna take that on this SL Miss Glam brush. It's just a big fluffy brush. And again, I wanna not put it through the middle too much, but if it goes through a tiny bit, I'm not gonna be like super sad about it. I just wanna use this to help further blend the very outside edges of my look. And of course, I'm gonna heavily smoke out my lower lash line so that it's nice and blendy smoky. These greens are just so rich and beautiful. My goodness. All right, so for the shimmery part of my halo, for the inner and outer part, I want to do lime. And then for the middle, I want to do Ray. And I'm also going to make Ray my inner corner highlight. I've also used it as a face highlight. I'm not today, but I've used it before as a face highlight and it is absolutely stunning. So first I'm going to take my little dual-ended brush again and some of my NYX glitter primer. Just going to take a little bloop of it. And I'm just going to kind of press this across the lid, starting in the center, and then just lightly overlapping where those dark shades are. So I'm going to take lime first, just on this same sticky brush. And that is going to kind of go right on that merge where there's skin and where there's shadow. I don't want to completely cover up the dark matte, but I do want it to overlap a little bit. And I'm not worried about blending the matte and shimmer together just yet. I'm just simply placing it. Like so. Ooh, that's gorgeous. And then I'm actually gonna flip the brush over just to the clean side and I'm gonna take Ray. This shade is so magical. And that is gonna go right in the center. Ooh, yes. That is gorgeous. I'm gonna kind of just lightly create a little bit of a shape. I'm not going crazy cut creasy with it, but I do want a little bit of a shape. And then I'm just gonna take lime again and just kind of reapply and just kind of flip back and forth between both sides of the brush just so that everything can flow together nicely. And then I'm actually going to take my pencil brush that I used with that darkest matte and I'm going to wipe it off so that it's mostly clean. And then I'm just going to very, very, very lightly just kind of tippy tap it right along the edges so that it kind of just scoots and blends it together. Kind of sort of something like that. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I'm going to take Ray again just to plop in my inner corner while creating a bit of a mess. Love this so much. I am going to repeat this on the other eye, throw on my lashes, eye pencil, and something on my lips, and I'll be back to finish this up. All right, this is the first look, look number one. I'm obsessed with it. I really just love this green, yummy, glowing, rich halo eye. Ran out of adjectives. My eye pencil I threw in is a Glow from Colourpop. I just wanted a light metallic green to kind of go with this glowing sensation. My lashes are the style Mila from Noella lashes, and on my lips I went with the BFF pencil from Colourpop and the Urban Decay Name Drop Gloss. I love this look. I think it's super, super cute. I'm excited to wear it for the rest of the day. Yeah, I guess let's just move on to look number two. All right, hello, let's jump into it. Let me give you my details first, actually. These plugs are Love Kills Boutique. You can't see it right now, but you'll see it later. I don't know where this choker's from. I picked it up at like a random website. It could have been Amazon or something. I couldn't tell you. But let's hop in. I've already primed my eye, and we're gonna do just kind of a fall Halloween-y-esque look because that's just what I'm feeling today, clearly. I'm gonna start with Earth, and this is just gonna go kind of a little bit all over the lid and kind of blend it up a little bit, but I want it to kind of stretch outwards. I'm gonna use this Miss Shady Lady brush from MOTD Cosmetics. It's just kind of a tapered blending brush. I'm gonna dip right into Earth and go to town. Kind of starting up in this region, and I'm just gonna work my way down. I hope you're doing well. I'm excited today. We're having just like a really small get together with just a small group of friends, like a Halloween themed kind of thing. Even though it's August, it's already Halloween in this household, so we just wanted to do something fun and wholesome. I've been preparing snacks all last night and this morning, and I'm just super pumped. So now I want to take Sunrise, this orange here. I'm going to take that on this Luxie 229 brush, and I'm just going to kind of slightly start swirling it around the edges. I guess not really slightly. I'm just using this to blend it out, you know? A lot of this is going to be kind of brown into orange into yellow, but I am going to have a pop of green in this as well. And again, I do want this kind of stretched out bit. Oh, and I am going to put a big winged liner on this look, so that's also why I'm kind of exaggerating my eyeshadow a bit, because I do like a very large wing, so I want my shadows to be able to, I don't know, kind of show nicely on top of all that. So I'm just kind of taking this right around the edges. Just kind of really dragging this orange upwards. It's gonna look scary before it's not. And now I'm gonna take Marigold, this beautiful mustard yellow. I'm gonna take that on another MOTD brush. This is the Blending Bestie. It's just a big blending brush. And I'm just gonna go to town again, getting these edges nice and soft, letting a little bit of that pop of yellow shine through. Super duper cute. And I'm also bringing this yellow in a little bit more just because the yellow won't really interfere with the green when I put that down. But if I just had a bunch of orange over there, sometimes oranges and greens can muddy out when you put them right on top of each other. And again, I'm just really taking this up high so that I have some shadow peeking through once my big wing is on. I'm gonna take Leaf, this green right here. I'm gonna take that on this old SL Miss Glam brush. I've been reaching for this brush for this particular shade for all of my looks because for some reason this shadow has made it into all of the looks I've done so far. I'm gonna focus that here in the front. And again, this area of my lid looks a little scary, but I know it's gonna get covered up with a wing. That's why I wasn't too concerned with it. But I am gonna go back with my brown brush to help soften it a little. I just want this little pop of green right here in the front. Oh, it's so grungy and cute. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the yellow marigold just to re-blend between the two. And then I'm gonna take my brush that I had with Earth, that brown, no additional product, and I'm just going to just kind of smudge right along the edge on my lid, just to get it a little more diffused before I go in with my wing. Really quick, let me just do the inner corner just in case you wanna recreate this vibe without the wing. Let's go in with Fossil. I've yet to use this shimmer. I was tempted to use Ray because it's just gorgeous, but ooh, this is really bright and pretty too, actually. Look how pretty that is, it's so bright. So for my winged liner, I'm gonna use my Rare Beauty liquid liner. It just has a really long brush tip, I really like it. And it's really hard for me to explain how to do this, but I usually just start by creating the tail, stretching it up nice and high. And then I usually just like to start about halfway down the tail wherever I end it. And I just do a little swoop downwards. Kind of takes some practice getting used to how to do it for your eye shape, but that's what I found works good for me. And then I reconnect the front, and then I will color in this bottom part of the wing, like everything that I've already outlined, just so I can get an idea of where we're at. It's seriously so hard to do this on camera because normally I want the mirror right next to my face. So then I just kind of keep extending and stretching out this tail and building upon it until I like it. Some days it ends up getting way thicker than I planned, but you know, that's just what happens. I'm gonna kind of redefine this point a little bit. And now at this point, I'm fairly content with this. I'm sure I will tweak it a little bit, but I won't really know how I feel until I do my other eye, so I can make them match as best as I can. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to recreate this look on the other eye, throw on my lashes, eye pencil, something on my lips, perfect this liner a little bit, and I'll be back when I'm complete. All right, this is the look complete. I think it's very cute, just kind of that soft, autumnal look, and if you're anything like me, you are craving this season, so I'm diving into it. The eye pencil I threw in is Black Flame Candle from Colourpop. I just wanted a green to kind of accentuate the green in my inner corner. I don't know. I thought it tied together nicely. My lashes are still those same Mila lashes from Noella lashes, and then my lip combo is the Control pencil from Colourpop with the Taurus lippy stick, also from Colourpop. So yeah, this is the second look. I hope you love it. I love it. I think it's very cute. I'm excited to wear this all day. Let me zoom out and I will give you my thoughts on the palette. All right, how was it? Did you enjoy those looks? Which of the two was your favorite? It's really, really hard for me to pick because I'm really vibing with both of them. I don't think I can pick this time, so you'll have to tell me. All right. Let me scooch over so we can chat about this palette. So I'm pretty sure at this point I've used every single shade, so I have a pretty good idea on how I'm feeling. I personally didn't come into any issues with blending or patchiness. Everything seemed to perform the way I wanted it to. I personally didn't have any issues with anything layering weird or not deepening up the way I wanted it to. I feel like everything just worked pretty easy breezy for me. The shimmers in particular are so glitzy special, especially Ray. Shout out to Ray, chef's kiss to that shade. I feel like maybe I wish Heat was a little bit more textury. That one doesn't have as much of that like textury shimmer as the rest of them do, but it's still gorgeous. I really don't have any complaints. I'm very pleased with this. I'm really happy I treated myself to it. I don't purchase makeup too often anymore. It has to be something that really appeals to me, seems like something I'm gonna get a lot of use out of, seems like something special, and I think I nailed it with this purchase, if I do say so myself, because I've been having a blast. I think it's so pretty. Like I mentioned before, I'm visiting my friend in North Carolina soon, and I'm 99% sure this is coming with me because I'm just having so much fun with it. These are definitely tones I'm gravitating towards right now. I'm loving this, and I'm happy that I purchased it. Oh, I also saw some comments on my first impressions video saying that the shimmers didn't last long for you. For me personally, they do. I've worn all of my looks so far, aside from this one because I just put it on, but so far I've worn all of my looks for full, long working days in my salon, and my eyeshadow still looks good when I get home, so I'm not really sure. Everyone is gonna react different to makeup, of course. What works for me may not work for you. So there's that. I just wanted to mention that they do have longevity for me personally. So yeah, with all that being said, that's the end of the video. I would love to know your thoughts on the palette. Did you pick it up? Do you want to pick it up? How are you feeling about it? Let's chat down below. If you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave me, I don't know, leave me an emoji that makes you think of the wilderness, because that is on brand with this video. And if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram and follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.